Hello, dear friend. I pray that this message finds you well wherever you are. I ask that we keep interacting. If you like the content, share and subscribe so that you can keep getting content of this nature. At some point, you may have heard or must have heard about the parable of the talents, and it's basically about a master and three servants, and each of the servants is entrusted with a number of talents based on their ability. One with 5, another with 2, and another with 1. Now we know that the one with 5 and 2 are commended because they multiplied whatever they were given. But we also know that the one that had 1 was rebuked because he did not do any multiplication. Many times we have encouraged ourselves to be productive because, again, we all believe that we have some talents and we have some abilities, both natural abilities that you have, God-given spiritual gifts, experiences that you have learned from, skills that you have learned from school, and so on and so forth. And yes, that's a beautiful thing. But I recently attended a conference, and in one of the sessions facilitated by Reverend Dr. Patrick Musembi, he focused on the third servant. And I wanted to share the 3 lessons that I gleaned from that session to help us to be productive. It is believed that the 1 talent was not in any way a minor thing. Actually, it's a huge resource. And that's useful because sometimes maybe we think that because I have small talent, for lack of a better word, then I am excused. But it would appear that the small talent as it is, or as we may refer to it, is not an excuse. So 3 things that this servant says that we can learn from. 1, he says that his master, or he knew that his master was a hard man. Now, whichever way you look at it, that is not a positive statement. That must therefore mean that this servant had a negative perception of the master. And I think irrespective of your context, you must have heard, maybe if it is in school, we may have the master there is usually the teacher, the student is the servant, using that context. And you must have heard somebody say that, this teacher behaves this way, I don't like them, and chances are you may not do very well in that subject. Or it's at home and maybe the child thinks that their parents is of a certain way orientation. Chances are that relationship will not be very productive. And by extension, it means that whatever they ask you to do, you will not do or may not do it rightfully. And that, therefore, gives us the first item that is a hindrance to productivity or fruitfulness: having a wrong perception of the master. And the ultimate master is God, but there are several other masters. Could be a supervisor in the office, the teacher, the parent, and so on and so forth. What is your perception of your master? I hope that it's positive. If it's not, this is a challenge that you change. But the second thing that this servant says is that I was afraid. That means that he did not act out of fear. Now, it is said that fear paralyzes us. So fear causes us to delay action or not act at all. If you think about it, life is about risks. Those who have started businesses risk losing it all. Those who have written exams, whether it's a school or a certification exam, risked failing. So if you fear, then you will not act. As a matter of fact, fear is not godly. No wonder elsewhere we are told that God has not given us the spirit of fear or of timidity. So you can't say that fear is of God. So that is our second lesson. If you're fearful, then you cannot multiply what you have. For as long as you're fearful, you will not do nothing about the resources that you have. But the third thing that the servant says is that I hid the talent. Now, if you think about it, this does not speak about inaction. Actually, he acted, only that he acted the wrong way, or he took the wrong actions. That must therefore mean that when I'm supposed to be productive, say I'm a farmer and I want to reproduce my tomatoes or my mango fruit or my whatever plant, there are certain actions that I take that are productive, and there are others that are a hindrance to the productivity. So am I taking an action that is productive? If it is money, then I know I invest it in the stocks or get money market or go buy something and sell. That will be productive. But I know that if I don't do anything, then it will not be productive. So if you think about it, therefore, that action of hiding then ends up ensuring that this servant is not productive. So there are three things that hindered this productivity. One, wrong perception. May God help you and I that will not have the wrong perception, especially of our master. Number two, that we will not be fearful. For as long as you're fearful, you will not take action. And anytime you don't take action, there can be no productivity. But finally, he took the wrong action. He hid. Don't hide the talent. The talent is meant to be used. The talent is meant to be shown. As a matter of fact, as you come and you make the mistakes, then you learn. And as you learn, you grow and use it better even for the next time. So there you have it, dear friend. It's actually possible to learn lessons to be productive from this servant that was not productive. And perhaps if you look around you, you'll see people that are fearful. You'll see people that have the negative perception of their masters. You'll see people that are taking the wrong action. And the challenge from this message that I've shared is that we'll not take that path. Because if we do, then you and I also risk being unproductive. Thanks and God bless. See you on the next one.